YouTube, what's going on? I did an LF reaction and ranking to all...
Let's do that again!
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Today, we are going to do something a little bit different from the last video I kind of did with a tier list. I did reacting and ranking all of the LFs in Dragon Ball Legends. And today, we're going to be ranking and reacting to all the ink animations for every single Ultra in Dragon Ball Legends. This does not include their intro. This is just the ink animation that they have for each character. So, I have both of another video of, again, by the boy of Demon Wheel. He also has all of the character himself. So shout out to him. I'll put his channel in the description below so you can be able to sub to him. And I also have, he doesn't have all of the intros because he's missing Gohan, but I have another one of the name of Slow Plays. So you can sub to his. I'll put his channel up there too, so you can see it for Gohan there too. But right now, let's get into this. Let's see if the first one up. I have them also in order. We are gonna go with Super Saiyan Goku. First one. Well, the first time that we see Goku going Super Saiyan, the eyes are really good touch with this. You can see the rocks up there. The first ever Ultra that we saw, it was absolutely hype. Cannot mistake this. Let's watch it one more time. But these ones, it's a little bit shorter, so we can be able to watch all of these twice. So, see him. Frieza just killed Krillin. You can see him with the rage that he has. You can see it in his eyes. Telling Frieza, you will not get away with this. So they did really well with this. This one was really good. The first Ultra that we saw ever, they did pretty well. They did really well with this first Ultra that we got in Legends. I have no complaints about this. This is exactly where he belongs. So, next up is Scouter Vegeta.
Dirty fireworks.
The color scheme about him is really well put together. The eyes, again, are a very nice touch. It's all about the eyes. Watch it again with the scout over there. There's not much movement he has in there. A little crack in there.
Dirty fireworks.
And he has it. So, when I said dirty fireworks, the hair is flowing rapidly over there. I feel like they could have done more with this. He's decent. I feel like he's decent. I feel like they could have done much better with this character itself, with at least his ink animation. It's the first time we see him in Namek. I feel like they could have done this a little bit more with this one. Alright, next up, my boy, Ultra Omega Shenron. They have with doing the Dragon Balls, he sticks out his fist to grab it. Just the purple of the negative, negative shadow, Dragon Balls. I can't speak it out there. And if you look in this details correctly from here, it shows all of the Shadow Dragons within here, with his the aura that it has around him with the flames itself. So we'll watch it one more time. When this first came out, I had no idea what was happening until I saw the grab. I knew exactly it was Ultra Omega. I knew exactly right from there. I was so hyped. I was actually at work when this character came out. I was so happy. Even though it's really unit, I don't care if it's not that great though, but the ink animation that they put, the color scheme with it is so villainous. They cooked so well with Omega. They did really well with him. I've seen other tier lists with putting him in at least the God or at least high tier. They really cooked with his animations, everything about him. Toshi, you still owe me a plat. You still owe me one. But we should eventually, I believe this year, we could see maybe an LF Omega. We'll see. We'll see about that. But again, this is just his Ultra. I kind of wish he was a free-to-play because that would have made him a little bit better. But I wish it was a summonable character instead of free to play, because I would have made him a little better. But again, it is what it is. This is our last free to play Ultra that we got. Now we move on to Super Gogeta.
I'm neither Goku nor Vegeta.
I like this.
I'm the one who's gonna take you down.
I like this. And I'm pretty sure in the beginning of this, we don't really have this fusion part, but it does look a little stiff. That is nice with the galaxy there.
I'm neither Goku nor Vegeta.
And right here showing that we can see him from in the movie. It shows the long shot and then growing into here. It gets a little bit closer on his face. I really wish they had the eyes. The eyes, what they do for the characters are really nice. But we'll put him at good. He was good. Nothing really bad about him. I have no problem with this. They did really well with his animations and stuff like that. So I have no problem. In the beginning, a little stiff, but again, they did really well with his animations. I have no problem with him. It's good. Could have been a little better, but it is what it is. All right, next, Kaioken. The side angle of the little profile that they're doing over there is a really nice touch that they had. It's the first time, the only character we had something like this. You can see the blue aura around him. The glass is shattering. The side panel of it. His fierce look when he goes Kaioken. Screaming in that. And we had the first time someone's actually dashing towards you. And you can see that he's moving with stuff underneath him. So that is pretty good. Again, no really complaints about him. I think he's good. I got no problem with him. Not bad. Could have been better. But that scream up there, the animations, but again, nothing really crazy. Again, good. Nothing really wrong with that. Next, Super Vegito.
Let's do this. And this is Super Vegito.
The eyes are there. This part really sticks out for him. This does. With showing the eyes and showing Goku and Vegeta in the background, so he gets a little closer. You can see his badass pose. We'll watch it one more time.
And this
Do have a couple problems with him.
is Super
They
Vegito.
basically took the red free-to-play one and the purple
Show
Super
me how tough
Vegito's
you are by beating me.
card art, and they just stamped it into his Ultra. That I didn't like. But everything about this, besides that, goes really well. Before we get to you, we're going to put him in really good. The reason why he is not in God is because they reuse those kind of cards for like the characters itself. So that's the only reason why he's not in God. But again, he is very, very, very good. Very good. I have no problem with that. Alright, next, Broly, the legend himself. Alright, okay, alright, let's go back to this one. Alright, beginning part here is really nice. To be able to see the Goku and you know that he was always angry. This part here with him charging up right here, I like. I wish right here maybe he had him scream. Do the Broly scream. From the Z movie. We all know it. This part right here, where is it? The crack of the face that you saw there, that's really nice. But again, also, with this part here, what is that? What is that? There's nothing to it. It's not really moving at all. It's not really moving at all. The color scheme is nice, but again, I think he's decent. I feel like they didn't put too much effort when it came to the end of it, and I really wish he had his scream right there. But again, it's not trash, but it is decent. He's got some decent stuff in there. Could have been better, but again, that's where just my list. Let me know if you agree with any of the lists I've had so far right now. But next, Gogeta Blue.
Gogeta. Get ready for this.
I remember going up against him so many times, and they got the eyes. Got the eyes, and they showed his fist too. I don't know where my mouse is. Where's my mouse? There it is. Let's watch that one more time. The intro part here, when it shows the yellow and the blue, and the orange. Got the Gogeta in there, because I'm pretty sure that might be the first one that talks in the beginning of his intro. Show him in Super Saiyan, then go into the blue with the Shadow Dimension, showing the eyes and the fist, and just the side profile view of when it goes a little bit closer to him, it goes the little side panel over. It should show it right about now. Yeah, that right there. That. You already know how this goes. Yeah. Those God. There's no other way to explain this. He's just there. He's just there. Very good. They did really well. Alright, next is, I believe, hits? Yeah, hit.
My time skip is unbeatable.
Yeah, we know your time skip is unbeatable. I went up against that so many times. Okay, try it again. Talk about it now. This is stiff. I don't like this part. It doesn't know anything. This part's nice. It goes into his time skip. It has a little glass shatter. The eyes are the red. The color scheme of him with the electric shocks going into it is in this. Tate, this is, well, this part has saved him a little bit in there, and the look that he has of disgust. It's good. It's a good Ultra. Good Ultra ink animation. Not bad. Could have been better. I felt like they just didn't put too much effort into this. I don't know. I'm not sure why. I was very surprised about this. I was very, very, very surprised about this. Alright, next, Rose. Alright, so looking at this again, I remember looking at this character when he came out live for Battle Hour. But I will say, the laugh that he has, the blade going into his hand, bringing up the side, the flick of the side that he does, opens up the rift with the eye, and he looks into the rift, and the scythe doing the attack of when the rift's about to happen. They did everything well with this character. I hate the character itself, but the ink animation that they had was very, very good, and I cannot lie. It goes into, I actually put this in there before, into the really good. So, also, I just realized that it says new. I'm just going to put all the units here. Just the units here. I just realized that. Right now, we're already halfway through this right now, but I'll say it's really good. I maybe thought it was going to go a little higher, but I don't know, man. We'll see at the end of the list how it is. Alright, next is Kid Buu. Let's play it again, as we always do for all of them. This just feels really stiff. All of a sudden they show us Planet Burst. It's almost main move that he used. And all of a sudden the Planet Burst, there's no regeneration process you don't see. It's just a cloud of purple smoke, and then show it again with him there. I feel like they just absolutely rushed this one because no one really knew he was in the character because they just showed they just showed Kid Buu itself like this. They showed this first before they showed the ink animation. Nah, this was not really a good LF. Not LF, Jesus, an Ultra character versus ink animation ones. They really rushed this. I feel like they should have taken the time. Just at least with this one, at least some like regeneration process, maybe we would have gone to at least decent or good. But it just feels like there's just nothing else to it. Just feels like there's nothing else to it. Okay, Vegito Blue.
Here we go. All right. And this, Vegito Blue. Let me show you how far mortals can go.
Okay, all right. Watch it again one more time. He was such a menacing character itself. But we're talking about the ink animation, not about the character itself. Not about the character itself. Okay.
Here we go.
So this part is a really nice touch when they're first going into the fusion of Vegito, and it shows him going up to the stone wall or wherever it's at. First time we see Blue, I wish there was a little bit more volume in it. The eyes in there, they're showing his spirit sword, the aura around him into the future saga, and then getting a little side view of it there. They did really well with this one with Vegito Blue. It goes in the God. The Vegito Blue goes in the God, man. The ink animation of it itself and the character, it's just very well. They did really, really nice with this. Okay, Janemba! One more time. We'll talk about it. Okay, that's an okay move right there because it really does that a lot. It does that in the movie. Well, that's it. Just spiritual. That's it. Just his slash of the sword. There's nothing else to it. He's stiff. He's not moving rarely at all. I wish they would have him go into Fat Janemba and then forming or reviving into what we know as Super Janemba. That would have been so much better. That would have been so much better in the animation. Nope. But you're going to the trash because that was not a good one. Okay, last one we have in this video here because Demon Wheel doesn't have the Gohan, but this is UI Goku.
Kakarot! Goku! Don't you fail, too!
I can't afford to lose. Everyone's counting on me.
They did really well with this, just right from the beginning when he's losing, right from the start into the movie. They have all the characters trying to cheer on Goku, and it shows Vegeta giving his last energy. It would have been funny if they said Dance for His Monkeys from Frieza. That would have been interesting to be able to see. But just looking at the aura with UI, you can see in the backgrounds. This goes into God, man. They did really well with this one. I can't lie. I cannot lie. They did really, really good with this one. I can't even use words right now. How well they did this. So it's unfortunate. Maybe you don't agree with me. Maybe he's not as this God. But again, it's my list. Make your own. Do this. All right. Last one we will show is the Ultra for Super Saiyan 2 Gohan.
俺の好きだった自然や動物たちを守ってやってくれ。
Okay, so this is also going to play his intro too, so we're not really paying attention to that. But I will say, from this itself, it's always going to be Cell in the beginning. This part is the iconic scene that we all see. It's not going to be much movement in it because they had a nice touch with the bird, the red line through. We all know what's going to happen. That's a nice touch to its scream. And the lightning, the bolts around him, really nice touch. He's not really moving, but the crying of the eyes really helps him be able to be really good for it. So I'm going to put him in the really good. I feel like it could have done maybe just a hair more, maybe on the movements, more on the screen. If they showed his crying eyes in the beginning and then going into it, that would have put it into God. The eyes, I don't know what it is. The eyes really just sell the character right there. So, this is my list. Let me know if you agree. Some ultras that I'm waiting for is UG4 and 4Ku. I'm hoping those units come out, and I think that they can make those animations very well. I really hope they do, because that's going to be really depressing if they don't have those Ultra animations right, because I'm just crossing my fingers how to do it. So, this is my list, like I said before. Let me know if you guys agree. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy, hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you're new, so to reach our new goal, which is 2,000 subs. I love and appreciate all you guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Later.
The power of the mighty Shenron is all mine!